Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been generating a lot of questions lately: lump sum payments from Social Security. Specifically, we need to clear up some confusion about whether SSDI and SSI beneficiaries are eligible for these special one time payments that have been making headlines recently. I've been seeing tons of comments and messages asking about this. People on SSDI are saying, "Wait, can I get this lump sum too?" SSI recipients are wondering, does this apply to me? These are absolutely legitimate questions, and honestly, the confusion is completely understandable because Social Security has so many different programs with different rules. Let me start by acknowledging something we've all noticed this year. Social Security and related government programs have been through a whirlwind of changes, announcements, reversals, and policy shifts. It seems like every week there's something new, and then sometimes those announcements get walked back just days or weeks later. It's been frustrating for everyone trying to keep up and plan their finances accordingly. However, here's some good news. What I'm about to discuss today isn't one of those policy changes that's going to disappear tomorrow. This particular lump sum payment program has existed for many, many years. It's an established part of how Social Security operates, and it's not something that's suddenly going to vanish or get reversed. So you can breathe a little easier knowing we're talking about something stable and long-standing. Let me break down exactly what this lump sum payment is all about. This is crucial to understanding who qualifies. When someone files for their Social Security retirement benefits, and this is the key phrase here, retirement benefits, they may be eligible for a special lump sum payment under very specific circumstances. Here's how it works. If a person delays claiming their Social Security retirement benefit past their full retirement age, they start accumulating what are called delayed retirement credits. Think of these as bonus points for waiting. For every single month someone waits to file after reaching their full retirement age, their monthly benefit increases by 2/3 of 1%, or roughly 0.667%. Let me give you some concrete examples so this makes sense. If someone delays filing for 6 months past their full retirement age, they earn a 4% increase to their monthly benefit. Wait a full year? That's an 8% boost. Wait 2 years? You're looking at a 16% increase. These delayed retirement credits can add up to a maximum of 32% if someone waits all the way until age 70, which is when the credits stop accumulating. Now here's where the lump sum payment comes into play. In certain situations, when someone finally goes to file for their retirement benefit after delaying past their full retirement age, Social Security may offer them a choice. They can receive a one-time lump sum payment that catches them up for up to 6 months of benefits they didn't claim because they waited. This lump sum would cover anywhere from 1 month to 6 months maximum of retroactive payments. But here's the trade-off, and this is important. If someone accepts that lump sum payment for those missed months, their monthly benefit going forward will be calculated as if they had filed earlier, meaning they give up some of those delayed retirement credits they earned. It's essentially a choice between getting some money now in a lump sum or maintaining a higher monthly payment for the rest of their life. Now let's get to the heart of the matter. If you're receiving Social Security disability insurance, commonly known as SSDI, does this lump sum payment apply to you? The straightforward answer is no, not this particular lump sum payment we've been discussing. Here's why. This specific lump sum option is exclusively tied to retirement benefits and the concept of delayed retirement credits. Social Security disability insurance operates under completely different rules. When you're receiving disability benefits through SSDI, you're not choosing when to start receiving those benefits based on your age or retirement timing. You're receiving benefits because you've been determined to be disabled and unable to work according to Social Security's medical and vocational criteria. There's no concept of delaying your disability benefits to earn credits or bonuses. You either qualify for disability benefits or you don't, based on your medical condition and work history. So in this specific instance, regarding this particular type of retirement-related lump sum payment, SSDI beneficiaries are not included. The programs operate on entirely different frameworks. Now let's talk about Supplemental Security Income, or SSI. If you're receiving SSI benefits, are you eligible for this retirement benefit lump sum payment? Again, the answer is no for this specific payment. SSI is a needs-based program that provides benefits to elderly blind, or disabled individuals who have limited income and resources. It's not based on your work history or retirement age in the same way that Social Security retirement benefits are. SSI benefits begin when you are determined eligible based on your financial situation and disability status, or when you reach age 65 with limited means. There's no concept of delaying your benefits to earn higher payments later, and therefore, there's no lump sum payment for retroactive benefits in the same way that retirement beneficiaries might receive. Before anyone gets discouraged, I want to make something very clear. Just because SSDI and SSI beneficiaries don't qualify for this particular retirement-related lump sum doesn't mean you never receive lump sum payments at all. In fact, the reality is quite the opposite. Social Security disability insurance and supplemental security income beneficiaries actually have their own distinct types of lump sum payments that are in many cases much more common and often significantly larger than what retirement beneficiaries might receive. Here's how it typically works. When you apply for SSDI or SSI benefits, there's usually a considerable waiting period between when you first become disabled, when you file your application, when your case is reviewed, potentially when you appeal if you're initially denied, and finally when you're approved and awarded benefits. This entire process can take many months, and unfortunately, sometimes even years. During that entire waiting period, you're technically eligible for benefits, but you're not receiving them because your case is still being processed. Once you're finally approved and you receive your award letter, your very first payment is often substantial. It's not uncommon for this initial payment to be thousands upon thousands of dollars because it's catching you up for all those months or years that you were waiting for approval. Think about it this way. If someone applies for disability benefits and it takes 18 months before they're approved, that first payment might include retroactive benefits covering 12 or 18 months of back payments all at once. That's a significant lump sum. In contrast, the retirement benefit lump sum we discussed earlier only covers up to 6 months maximum and only applies to people who deliberately delayed claiming their retirement benefits past their full retirement age. When you look at the statistics, only about 20 to 25% of people actually wait until their full retirement age or beyond to claim retirement benefits. Most people claim earlier. So statistically speaking, SSDI and SSI beneficiaries are actually far more likely to receive a substantial lump sum payment than retirement beneficiaries are. It's just a different type of lump sum tied to different circumstances and different programs. I think it's worth taking a step back to understand why these different programs have different rules. Social Security isn't just one program, it's actually multiple programs designed to serve different needs and populations. Retirement benefits are designed for people who have worked and paid into the Social Security system throughout their careers and who are now at or near retirement age. The system allows flexibility in when you claim those benefits, and it provides incentives through delayed retirement credits to encourage people to wait if they can afford to do so. Social Security disability insurance is designed for people who become disabled before reaching retirement age and can no longer work. The focus here is on replacing lost income due to disability, not on retirement planning or timing strategies. SSI is designed as a safety net for people who are elderly, blind, or disabled, and who don't have sufficient income or resources to meet their basic needs. It's a needs-based program rather than one based on work history. Each program serves its purpose, and each has its own rules about payments, eligibility, and benefits. This is why a lump sum payment opportunity that exists in one program doesn't necessarily exist in the others. If you're receiving SSDI or SSI benefits, the key takeaway here is that you shouldn't expect to receive the retirement benefit lump sum payment we've been discussing. That's simply not part of your program structure. However, if you're in the process of applying for SSDI or SSI and haven't been approved yet, you can anticipate that when you do get approved, your first payment will likely include retroactive benefits covering the waiting period. That's your version of a lump sum, and it's often quite substantial. If you're approaching retirement age and currently receiving SSDI benefits, it's worth knowing that your disability benefits will automatically convert to retirement benefits once you reach your full retirement age. This conversion happens seamlessly, and your benefit amount typically stays the same. You won't need to file for retirement benefits separately, and you won't have the option for that retirement lump sum because you've already been receiving benefits continuously. For those of you who are not yet receiving any benefits but are planning for retirement, understanding these distinctions is crucial for making informed decisions. If you're considering delaying your retirement benefits past your full retirement age to earn those delayed retirement credits, you should be aware that the lump sum option exists, but you should also carefully consider whether taking that lump sum and giving up some delayed credits is the right financial move for your situation. When it comes to Social Security planning, whether we're talking about retirement, disability, or SSI benefits, there are so many variables and personal factors that come into play. Your health status, your financial needs, your other sources of income, your family situation, and your life expectancy all matter tremendously in making the best decisions. For SSDI beneficiaries, one important thing to keep in mind is that working while receiving benefits can be complicated. Social Security has strict rules about substantial gainful activity, trial work periods, and extended periods of eligibility. If you're receiving SSDI and thinking about trying to return to work in any capacity, it's crucial to understand these rules so you don't inadvertently jeopardize your benefits. For SSI recipients, the income and resource limits are quite strict, and it's important to stay informed about what counts toward those limits. Even modest changes in your financial situation can affect your SSI eligibility or payment amount, so staying informed and reporting changes promptly is essential. For those planning for retirement benefits, remember that your claiming decision is one of the most important financial decisions you'll make. Claiming early at 62 means accepting permanently reduced benefits. Waiting until full retirement age means receiving your full benefit amount. Delaying until 70 means maximizing your benefit with those delayed retirement credits. And now you know that if you do delay, there might be a lump sum option available, though accepting it means giving up some of those credits. Social Security rules are complex, and they change periodically. What I've shared today is accurate based on current program rules, but it's always wise to verify information with official sources and to get personalized guidance for your specific situation. The Social Security Administration website is an excellent resource, and their publications explain the rules for each program in detail. You can also call Social Security directly to ask questions about your specific case, though be prepared for potentially long wait times, especially during busy periods. If you're dealing with disability benefits and going through the application or appeals process, consider consulting with a disability advocate or attorney who specializes in Social Security disability cases. They can help navigate the complex requirements and improve your chances of approval. For retirement planning, consider speaking with a financial advisor who understands Social Security rules and can help you model different claiming strategies based on your personal financial situation. The decision of when to claim benefits can have implications worth tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime, so it's worth getting expert input. I know we've covered a lot of ground today, and Social Security programs can feel overwhelming with all their different rules and requirements. But I hope this has helped clarify the specific question about lump sum payments and which beneficiaries qualify for which types of payments. The bottom line is this: the retirement benefit lump sum payment for delayed claiming is specific to Social Security retirement benefits only. Social Security disability insurance and supplemental security income beneficiaries don't qualify for that particular payment because they're in different programs with different structures. However, Social Security disability insurance and supplemental security income beneficiaries often receive their own substantial lump sum payments as retroactive benefits when they're first approved, which is actually more common and often larger than the retirement lump sum. Every Social Security program serves an important purpose, and understanding how your specific program works is key to maximizing your benefits and making informed decisions. Don't be discouraged if one type of payment doesn't apply to you. Focus on understanding the benefits and opportunities that do exist within your specific program. Stay informed, ask questions when things are unclear, and don't hesitate to seek help from qualified professionals when making important decisions about your Social Security benefits. These programs exist to provide financial security and support, and understanding them fully helps ensure you're getting everything you're entitled to receive. Thanks so much for taking the time to learn about this topic today. I hope this has answered your questions and cleared up any confusion. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to navigating Social Security programs, and being informed helps you make the best decisions for your financial future. Take care, stay informed, and I'll see you next time with more important information to help you understand your benefits and plan for your future.